Hello and welcome to Countdown. Today we will be playing 6 letters games, 2 numbers games and finishing off with a conundrum. So let's get started by choosing your 9 letters. N E R T D W A S I. You have 30 seconds starting from now. In this selection there were 5 8-letter words: tawdries, tinwares, detrains, randiest and strained. On this occasion there were no 9-letter words, but I hope you found one of the 8-letter ones. So on to the next letters game. Here are your next 9 letters: C, E, R, E, A, H, A, S, and P. Let's start the clock. There were 2 8-letter words in that selection. They were preachers and earaches. There were lots of 7s, so hopefully you found a long word. Let's move on to the next round. Here is your next selection of letters: E, W, I, E, another E, D, and another E, N and finally D. The time starts now. "30 seconds is up. In this selection there was one 7-letter word: widened. There were quite a few 6s. Well done if you managed to get widened. It's time for the first numbers game. Here are your 6 numbers: 6, 6, 8, 10, 7 and 4. Your target is 823. Let's start the clock. Did you manage to get 823? Here is the solution. 8 plus 6 equals 14. 14 times 10 equals 140. 140 minus 4 equals 136. 136 times 8 equals 816. 816 plus 7 equals 823. I hope you managed to get the target. On to the next round. So it's back to the letters game, and here are your next 9 letters: T, E, T, P, S, O, F, P and O. Time's up. In this selection there was one 8-letter word, footstep. There were a few 6s as well, protos and apos. Well done if you found footstep. On to another letters game. Here are your next selection of letters. A, K, S, E, E, T, W, another E, and finally, L. You have 30 seconds starting from now. Time is up. The longest word possible in this selection was 7 letters and it was weakest. There were quite a few 6s if you didn't manage to find the 7. Now it's time for the final letters game, before we finish with a second numbers game and finally the conundrum. So the final selection of letters are T, I, D, C, G, E, T, another T, and finally an A. You have 30 seconds starting from now. So for the final letters game, the longest word was dictate for 7 letters. So the letters games have now finished. Let's move on to the final numbers game. It's time for the second numbers game. Here are your 6 numbers. 10, 4, 1, 8, 5 and finally 3. The target this time is 915. Let's start the clock. There were 2 solutions to this numbers game. I will show you both. The first solution is 8 times 3 equals 24, 24 minus 1 equals 23, 23 times 10 times 4 equals 920, 920 minus 5 equals 915. Here is the second solution. 8 times 4 equals 32, 32 minus 1 equals 31, 31 times 10 equals 310, 310 minus 5 equals 305, 305 times 3 equals 915. Well done if you managed to get either or both of those. It's time for the final round, the conundrum. 9 letters will appear. You have to find the 9-letter word. When you think you have it, pause the video to check your time. Ready? Here is the conundrum. Your time starts now. Right, your time is up. That was quite a difficult one. A big well done to you if you managed to get the word. It was amplifier. That brings us to the end of this game of countdown. I hope you enjoyed playing. Consider subscribing to the channel to be notified of future countdown games and check the channel for other quizzes. If you are leaving the channel, let me wish you a good day and see you again soon. If you are looking for more quizzes, click one of the video options displayed.